cut the intro short there. Why not, right? Let me see something. There we go. We're in the A300 today. Something a little bit different. Taking a break from, unfortunately, Captain Khan's tour there. But we're in the United States today. A300 FEDEX. We're live on VATSIM, so let's have a look here. Alright, let's get this plane set up now. So I think we'll be with like New York departure. Not quite sure yet. But I do need to set my views up. That's this one, then we gotta get the FMS. Instrument system going here. Oh, I guess we can do like an overhead shot. It's probably good right there. Alright, what do we have? I'm trying to figure my windows out here. Alright. Cool, let's get some batteries here. Captain Pedo, emergency lights, nav lights coming on. Alright, cool. Get these deers aligned. And we should get some power to the plane here. So let's go into ground. There you go. External power. It's probably a bit loud, so we're gonna turn that down for everyone here. Alright, fuel tanks can stay off. We'll get the smoke detectors on. Do a loop test. These guys are good. Get the probe heats on. Get some of these lights on. Cool. This one's as well. Alright, let's have a look here. I'm gonna go into the load sheet and put in our numbers. 115.5 and 12.1. Load fuel and payload. 12.1 and 115.5. Alright. Go into here. Get our flight plan set up, so the Guardia to Toronto. Got cost index 65. Alright, we'll align the IRS. Cruise winds, 281 at 26. .5. 5. CG. See what we get from approach 128.15. Eric approach FedEx 378 at Guardia. Information Lima. I'd like to pick up IFR to Toronto. Wrong frequency. 128.125.
KLM 3626, descend and maintain 2000. Down to 2000, KLM 360. KLM 3626, 7 miles from Rosley, turn left heading 250. Maintain 2000 until established, cleared ILS runway 22 left approach.
New York approach FedEx 378 at LaGuardia. Information Lima. IFR to Toronto.
American 553 radar contact, say altitude. 5,000.
Might be a minute since we
What
get
is
this
your current
clearance.
Current altitude 2,000, climbing American 553, climb and maintain 5,000. Proceed direct to Bridgeport when able. Continue to Bridgeport, climb maintain 5,000, American 53. FedEx 378 New York departure, you cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport. Tennis 6 departure, radar vectors Gale, Venice filed. Maintain, climb via SID, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1075.
Hey, FedEx 378, we're cleared to Toronto, Tennis 6 departure, vectors Gale, then is filed. Climb by the SID, expecting 340, 10 minutes, squawk 1075, FedEx 378.
FedEx 378, read back correct, push and start approved. Advisor, need taxi, expect 13 for departure. LaGuardia altimeter 3023.
Altimeter 3023, and we'll call for taxi runway 13, FedEx 378. And 1075 in the box. We're gonna depart runway 13, tennis 6, insert radar vectors Gale, Dennis file, so we'll go Gale.
United 257, runway 13, taxi via Bravo,
Woozy.
Papa cross runway 22, LaGuardia altimeter 3023. 3023, taxi via 13, via Bravo, Papa cross 22, United 257.
Yeah, we'll get a. Oh my god, I was waiting for you live and never got the notification.
Good morning,
Not a problem.
American 3
Welcome aboard, though. Not a problem.
We are 6 from Park.
See data. Latest request. It's okay.
American 3 Heavy, New York approach, cross Calverton, Charlie, 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 at 12,250 knots. Kennedy altimeter 2, correction, 3027.
Roger, converter at 120,250 ounce as published, and copy Kennedy altimeter 3027, American 3 Heavy, thank you.
Sometimes the notifications don't work. Okay, so we need flaps 15/20. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
59 New York departure, that would be negative. Honor the Unicom 122.8.
135, 135, 139. 139.
KLM 3626, wind 17011, runway 22 left, clear land.
139.
United 1019, New York approach, cross Corey at 10,000, then descend and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 302 tree.
Flex 48. Go flex takeoff, flex 48. 1.2 down trim. 1.2 is right there. And I gotta take a look at some charts here. It's a Tennis 6 departure from runway 13.
Wind 19012, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
We've got 5,000 or above. Okay, under 220 knots. So, do not exceed 220 until passing Jutes. About 5,000. Maintain 5,000 or as assigned by ATC. Climb heading 134 to intercept course 050, cross Jutes or above, at or above 5,000. 5,000, okay, so I'll maintain 5,000. Do profile nav. Just overview this thing right here. I think we're good to go there. So what we'll do is we'll just start the APU, turn the fuel pumps on. Start the APU there.
United 257, radar contact sail. United 2,500. United 257, climb and maintain 11,000. Climb and maintain 1,000, United 257.
Good shit. Alright, let's go ahead and get better pushback set up.
United 1019, expect vectors ILS 22. Vectors for ILS 22.
Okay, thank you. Just give us a few seconds.
3027. Okay, APU is accelerating. Takeoff performance is good. Everything is set up, everything is good. Let me just check around the right joystick profile here. A300, there we go.
American 553, turn right heading 130. 130, American 553. United 257, proceed direct to Bridgeport. Direct to Bridgeport, United 257.
Alrighty, we'll turn the APU bleed on. We have...
completed, all doors and hatches closed. Steering pin inserted. We're turning it right now. Push back. That will be ready to lift you up. Please confirm parking brake is set.
1 Delta, New York approach.
Parking brake is set.
Westchester?
That would be affirmative, sir.
Okay, yeah, Okay, I'm just gonna be in the area of Westchester, outside the airport, near the bar. Well, just need about 800 feet.
761 Delta, roger, just remain clear of the runway 16 extended center line.
Alright, copy clear 16 all times. That's 1.
Okay, sir. So we made our release.
United 257 leaving my airspace, Boston Center so offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day. Approved all day, United 257.
Okay, so pushback is ready to go.
Descent maintain 3,000. Descent maintain 3,000. American Fox 3.
Beach Juju, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alrighty, let's have a look. Let's go at Squawk TARA. Sure the beacon is on and release the brake because we're ready for a pushback.
I'm clear to start them. It's still in one in sequence.
Okay, so we're starting to push better than this morning and yesterday night. Oh, what happened?
American 3 Heavy descended maintain 9,000.
Hey, roger, down to 9,000, American 3
Oh my
Heavy.
god, some people's mics are just so freaking loud, unnecessarily. Okay, ignition start to A.
American 553, expect ILS runway 24 approach.
Starting number 1.
Expect 24, ILS 24 approach, American Fox 3.
Have rotation.
American 553, descended maintain 2,000. Descend maintain 2,000, American Fox 3. United 1019, descended maintain 7,000.
Yeah, there's 20, we'll start number 1.
United 1019, descended maintain 7,000. Descended maintain 7,000, United 1019.
Had some anger, if I can say so, that I couldn't control. I exploded and almost broke up. Yeah, I get that. Shit happens, man. To everyone. Including myself, so. Alright, we'll start number 2. $19, 19, 20, there we go. It's all because of COVID-related things. Oh, Jesus.
United 1019.
Yeah, I guess COVID's still an issue, isn't it?
United American 553, 7 miles from Hazda. Maintain 1,400.
Okay, 2 good engine starts. Turn the APB off. Flight control check.
Clear 24 approach. Maintain
Yeah.
1,400 until established on localizer, American Fox 3.
Okay, flaps
American
1520.
3 heavy depart Grover heading 300, descended maintain 7,000.
Roger, we'll depart Rover 300 and descend and maintain 7,000, and we have Echo American 3 Heavy.
Thank you for recognition.
Oh shit, I didn't set the parking brake.
Bird 116 Heavy, New York departure. You cleared to London Heathrow Airport. Kennedy 5 departure. Accept flight
Yes, Eliza,
runway
go
radar
ahead.
Vectors Marathon is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 350.
Here to answer
10
questions.
Departure. Departure frequency is this frequency. Squawk 1054.
Alright, so everything here is good to go. My girlfriend said it's super hesitant for me to get my second shop, and he doesn't understand I don't want to do an hour of driving for my shop.
Okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy the flight and see you next time. Bye-bye.
United 1019.
Hesitant for me to get my second shop, he doesn't know. Oh, insistent, not hesitant, yeah. An hour drive is, one of my family members actually drove an hour to get a shot, but I guess if that's your thing, if you like driving far, then then go ahead. FedEx 378, we're ready for taxi, we're holding short of Alpha.
FedEx 378 Heavy, runway 13 taxi, Zulu Bravo, straight on Papa, cross runway 22.
13 via Zulu Bravo, straight on Papa, cross 22, FedEx 378. Alrighty, let's go ahead and release the brakes. That's all good to go.
American 553, wind 20010, runway
Zulu
24,
Bravo.
clear land, runway 24, American 553.
Cross to... You know how airline pilots go to terminal and go to the gate to board the plane like anyone would? How do cargo pilots get to the plane if they aren't connected to terminals? There's probably... Well, they probably... I don't know, but maybe... You know, they're required to go through security, so they probably do go through the terminal, but a separate terminal somewhere on the airport. They probably go through like a side entrance, but it still has, you know, TSA stuff going on. I'm not quite sure. I think a good answer would be from Kev Mikwa, whose sister is actually in, I don't know. Probably. But that's probably how it is, you know, they probably still have some kind of procedure to go in through like a side gate or something. If you don't know, it's fine, just I was curious. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
American 3 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Roger, continue descend and maintain 5,000 now, American 3 Heavy.
Okay, we're on Bravo, then we're taking straight on Papa? Straight on Papa, across 22. Okay, so Bravo turns into Papa. Cool. Yeah, that's a good question, though. Thanks for that. Good luck. Hope I picked a fun flight. Yeah, I think so. Been a minute since we flew to Canada. Liza Nicole banned MLA underscore, and why? Why'd you ban that user? Let me see what's going on here.
Landed at Long Island Coast, waiting on Bravo for taxi clearance. American 553, welcome to
No, I
Long Island
didn't.
MacArthur. Continue to taxi on Charlie and Sierra if you need. Roger, taxi via Charlie, Sierra to get date.
Not even on my computer, yeah? Well, I take a screenshot of that.
American 3 Heavy, turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 3000.
Left 280.
Yeah,
down
woohoo,
3000,
Canada. We're in
American
Canada.
3
We're
Heavy.
flying to Toronto. Toronto Pearson. So we're cleared to cross 22. Straight ahead Papa, and there's runway 13. Okay, just making sure that this runway is clear, which it is.
United 1019, turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 3000. 050, down to 2000.
I went in Ontario once, but it's been a moment. Oh, Ontario. I've been to Canada one time, but I was too young to remember. But I do want to go again. And I know Eliza does too. Eliza loves Canada because of hockey. FedEx 378 approaching Papa for runway 13, fully ready.
FedEx 378 Heavy, wind 19012, runway 13, clear to takeoff, 10-6 departure.
Runway 13, clear for takeoff, 10-6 for FedEx 378.
American 3 Heavy, 5 miles from Roslyn.
I love Canada, so I always make him fly there. I wanted to fly to Montreal, but he said no. I said no because there were no flights to that.
Roger, left 250 to join to left localizer. Will keep it at about 2000, cleared for ILS to left, American 3 Heavy.
Alright, here we go. Let's give it 50% thrust. Stabilized and toga. Am I not allowed to fly if there are no flights? No, but it's just my preference. Speed alive. $100. Rotate.
Step 2231, New York departure, radio check, audio 5.
You're up.
United 1019, turn right heading 200, descend and maintain 2000. 200, descend and maintain 2000. FedEx 378 Heavy, radar contact, say altitude.
1,900 climbing 5,000. FedEx 378.
FedEx 378 Heavy, climb and maintain 12,000.
Climbing 12,000. FedEx 378.
United 1019, 5 miles from Greco. Maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer.
1-notch flaps coming up. Nose lights. Turn off lights. Second notch flaps.
American 3 Heavy, wind 17011, runway
Notch
22 left, clear land.
flaps.
Roger, copy, winds clear to land, to left, American 3 heavy.
220 is the max speed, so let's climb for that. Tennis and then radar vectors Gale. Okay, going into IMC. When you have a chance, look at your phone. I will. However, I'm not going to engage any serious conversations right now, as you know.
FedEx 378 heavy, turn left heading 310.
Left heading 310, FedEx 378. And left heading 310. At 1,000 feet, lights coming off. 1,000 feet to go.
FedEx 378 heavy, proceed direct Gale when able.
Proceeding direct Gale, FedEx 378.
United 1019, wind 190.12, runway 22, clear land. Clear land, United.
I don't know why this keeps climbing. Nope, we are... My god. Sometimes this plane is just not... God damn it. And why did it accelerate us to redline? That's like... I don't get this plane sometimes.
American 3 heavy, welcome to Kennedy, right turn on Juliet, cross runway 22 right, Alpha to the ramp, have a good night.
Roger, Juliet, right, Alpha, and to the ramp, and we'll cross to the right, American 3 heavy, thank you so much.
Guess it likes when we haul ass, but... Alright. I think we're stabilized for now. Waiting for further
UPS
climb.
400, New York departure, radio check, audio 5.
Let's have a look at what's next here, but I can already see the top of the sign.
Negative. I need your SID and your squawk, please.
Okay, for Toronto, we can expect the Link
UPS 400.
2,
I need the SID and squawk.
or 3 rather. ILS runway 23 apparently, but I don't think that's right. Have a look at flight radar to see exactly what's going on here. So let me have a look. Hopefully we get a further climb from this guy.
FedEx 378, leaving my airspace, New York Center's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
Frequency change approved, FedEx 378, good day. Okay, so frequency change is
UPS 400, check, double.
1228 for Unicom. 228. Okay, we'll climb to 340. My internet actually didn't stop. Maybe refresh the stream. I am buffering, so that could be it. Such an unstable connection all the time. Coming up to 180, so we're gonna have an altimeter of 2992. Cool. Okay, let's take a look at flight radar to see who is flying where. Press the frame and you stop for 30 seconds. Yeah, I know, that's because I was buffering, but it's okay. Thanks. Looks like 15 left. Do 15 left on the Ling 3. Insert. Let's see what that gives us here. So many discos, it's crazy. Alright, progress looks like 318 miles to destination. Fuel prediction here. 1746 is our estimated arrival. 1746. 1746. 1746. Steve 10163, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Steve, for the follow. Welcome aboard. RIP FPS with all these clouds. .240 climbing 340. And turn off Econ flow now. To get this view here. Oh man. Looks like we'll have our top of descent and top of climb pretty close to each other, which is okay. If we need to level off at 320, we will. Let's see here. What a slow climb out. 750. Love the A300, it's a very docile bird. Getting old though. Excited for the A310 for sure. Wish I had a little more FPS in this thing, but oh well. Is what it is. Could be heavy on the frame sometimes, especially when there are clouds. Let me just double check my settings though. Oh yeah, very good. If you didn't change the bird strikes, I would have been able to done the shutdown already again. Yeah, well. I definitely learned my lesson with the points. I'm very conservative. Got to really rack them points up to get bird strike. To do that. And more buffering, excellent. Has to be one of the worst internets in the neighborhood. It's like so... I mean, it's stable, so I don't know what the problem with the stream is, but like, I have right now 6.4% dropped frames. It must be because I'm streaming wirelessly. I always have, always. But I don't have a router to be able to, you know, to run LAN into my computer. So it is what it is. Yeah, I might even do 15,000 points for a bird strike. Not for a bird strike, but for an engine shutdown. Climbing really slow, like 500 feet per minute. That's crazy. Let's see here. Might stop climb at 320, just depends. Right now we're okay. You can turn up the music you can't. I'll expect the air from the plane and when you talk. Okay. Thanks, I'll turn the music up then. I don't really like overpoweringly loud music, but I'll turn it up just a bit like I did. That should be good. Good stretches mid-flight during cruise. Well, we're not cruising yet, but you all get it. 290 climbing up to 340. There we go. Good. I'm glad you like the music levels. Actually, we started climbing at a faster rate, like 2,000. Must be the winds, but we have a tailwind. Or a headwind of 20. Guess that helps us a bit. Oh, whale. What are we at here? Yeah. 2,000 a minute. Buffy. Let me double check this arrival here. Looks good to me. Wow, seriously, rip FPS. What the fuck? Is there like a plugin that's taking all of it? Nope, it's the init that's taking it. Look at that, Sassel, 30%. Drawing miscellaneous. Light loop is 60. Everything else is like chillaxed. X-plane. I can't open that window up. Fly with Lua is taking nothing. Huh, interesting. Yeah, sometimes this thing's a frame heavy thing, especially with clouds. I need to get an RTX 3080 already. It's too long of a wait, but whatever. Get it when the prices fall down. Right now they're just way too high still. They're coming down slowly, but you know, it's not all about the graphics card, it's also the CPU. I have a 6700K in here right now, but I'd love to have a 10700. 10700. I think that with an RTX 3080 would be good. Got, let's see, 1747 on the ETA. How much is it? Well, the MSRP of a 3080 I think is around 850, but because the demand is so high, and because of the fact that there's a silicon shortage, people are upselling them for like almost twice their value. So right now the market price is like 1700. 3090 I've seen at like 2600. It's like ridiculous. So versus panic buying, I'm gonna wait for them to come out. And I don't want to buy them from some dude, I want to buy them like from the store. So I'm gonna wait for them, like Micro Center, I'm gonna wait for them to stock up. Probably next year. Mid next year I think will be good. I'm patient. I'm very patient. Some people are willing to spend thousands of dollars more than the card's worth just to have it. It's like, I used to be that way, but not anymore. I've become more patient. But this, I mean, realistically, the performance increase is large, but in terms of X-Plane, it's like crazy. What brand? Probably a NVIDIA or EVGA, an EVGA RTX 3080. Either EVGA or MSI, something like that. Or even an Asus, I don't know. I gotta research the best manufacturer, but I like EVGA. I have a EVGA in here. I've ran nothing but EVGA and I don't have any complaints. They're solid cards. I have a GTX 1070 for the win right now. Which is getting up old there, but it still does the job, surprisingly. My computer runs cool, everything's good to go, so no biggie. Alrighty. Looks like we'll descend a little after Kelly. Let me have a look at the arrival here. On Chart Fox.
Elmira traffic, 27645 Mike, turning final, runway 24, Elmira.
Can you show how it looks? Don't know much about computers. Yeah, sure, give me a sec. I'm just looking at the arrival for 15 left right now. 5 left. Okay, localizer 110.5 and approach course 147. So 110.5. 0.5. Not a fan of this song. 147. Cool, 147. It's all set, and the last thing I need to take a look at, which I'll show you, are the minimums. 757, that's a cool minimums. Cool, so we'll go in here. It's 7. 5. We'll do 760. Alright, so an RTX 3080. Let me show you. Looks a little bit something like... This is like the Founders Edition, so this is how the original manufacturer has it. But then there are different variants like this one here. Just like an extreme overclockers, whatever the hell. Here's an MSI one, so they look kind of different. Like, here's a 2060, that's not even it. But yeah, there's like a 3080 Ti for a 1340. Interesting. Still overpriced. Still way overpriced. It's over the MSRP. I'm not paying over MSRP. I'm getting the card when I can buy it MSRP. So there you go. That thing is in charge of processing the visuals for the stream. Packaged. Packaged? Yeah, packaged. Well, yeah, they're packaged, but the pictures are showing them unpackaged. But yeah, I do want a sealed, brand new MSRP RTX 3080. Not a 3090, that's overkill, I think. But a 3080 would be very nice. Paired with a 10700K RTX. RTX 3080, that's the name of it, yeah. RTX is just the technology that they use for the cards. It's called Pascal. It's one of the fastest cards you can get right now. Okay, so our top of descent will be coming up here. Oh, it always gets hot in here because of my computer. See if we have any ATC in Toronto. It doesn't look like it for now. We're probably just a bit too far to catch any signal. Let's go look what's behind this door. Here's our precious cargo. You guys can imagine whatever you want that's in there. This is one of the coolest features, you guys. It's like entry lights and stuff like that. Oh shit. Don't want to open the door mid-flight. Oh yeah. Alright. Actually, I used to have a little view here. What the hell? I actually opened the door up? Oh, god damn it. Ah, cabin pressure. God damn it. Why would it open right now, though? Oh, for fuck's sake. Your Corvette, yeah. God damn it. Cabin altitude, excessive cabin pressure. Well, it's fine now. Some of my G37 parts, yeah. There you guys go. Our cabin pressure is fine now, so we can clear this message. How do I clear an ECAM message again? I forgot. It's such a long time since I flew this bird. I thought it's just, would it be... clear. There we go. Alright, so I've got descent coming up here. And we'll be descending to... It's like 8,000 or 13,000. What are your thoughts on an MC20? Is that a McLaren? Or a Maserati? It's a Maserati. And taking a look at it, I'll tell you this. I think that the design characteristics are very similar to that of a Ferrari. It looks very nice. The price is high. The price is $210,000. I don't think it's a practical car. Can you show it on screen? Yeah, sorry about that. There you go. I see the design characteristics are sort of like a Ferrari. The overall profile is... The front grille is very Maserati. The rear end reminds me of Lamborghini. Or even like a Porsche in a way, like a Panamera in a way, I don't know. Lots of carbon fiber. Lots of carbon fiber. Very probably lightweight. Of course you have these scissor knife doors. I like it in blue. I know it looks different, but I do like the profile. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful car. It sits very nice to the floor. It's probably very quick. The interior is nice too. Very spacey, new agey, but again, a lot of carbon fiber. Paddle shifters, obviously. Start-stop mode, stuff like that. Nice design here. Italian, yeah. I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. But it looks like a few different cars put together. But it's very nice. I would get it in this pearl matte. Beauty. I like it. My opinion is good on it. Alright, so let's queue 13000 here. I'm a fan of it. It probably sounds really good. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll click profile and that'll get us to the descent mode. So we've begun our descent. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I would want one as well. I think it would rip a C8 Corvette apart, unfortunately. I don't know though. Let me check the horsepower. A C8 has 495. Yeah, and a Maserati MC20 has 621, so it would definitely rip that thing apart. Has a twin turbo, 3 liter, 6v6 engine, producing 621 horsepower. Goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. So 2.9 versus 2.9 versus 3.3. Underrated and new, yeah, I agree. MC20 or i8? No, the i8 is literally trash. I don't like the i8 at all. I don't like the fact it has synthetic sounds in it. It's just bullshit. I think the i8 was honestly a mistake from BMW. The i8 is just an ugly thing. An ugly piece of shit, overpriced thing. It was a mistake for sure. BMW MC20 all the way. Oh yeah. The i8 is just, it's a joke. It's like a failed attempt at a supercar from BMW, as the i3 was too. Yeah, the i3 is just fucking ugly. There's so many cars out there that I look at them and I go, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, here's another one, a Nissan Juke. Watch this. I mean, these are one of these, did they break your heart making the car? Yeah, they did, because it's like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, the brand. I'm such a BMW fanatic that if the brand does something stupid, I'm like, why? Like, with the i8, they literally misrepresented themselves of who they are. Like, they totally broke the roots of who they are. Look at this. Here's a Nissan Juke. I mean, look at these fog lights. This is just... It looks like a bug, like a stink bug, just like these body lines are so exaggerated and oh my god. But these fog lights are like the worst element, and how high this grill is, it's just the back, the rear end of this car is one of the worst parts as well. Like, like a Prius, yeah, it's like a cancer. Sorry if you're talking shit if you have one, but it's like, god damn. You can get Muriel started. They don't look that good, but they look... But look at the Juke R Nismo. It has VR38 DETT from the GTR R35. Okay, that's respectable. I get what they're trying to do, but the question is why? The question is why? I mean, what market is this? True Racing, hey there, welcome aboard. The MC20 is 438,000, the C8 is under 80,000. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough to say. Yeah, started a car guy convo, yeah. The answer is why not? True, why not? The market's really niche though for this. So good luck having it in production for a long time. These fender lines are just like, oh, let's have frickin' spacers, you know, like 2mm spacers. Let's have 2mm spacers and put some fender flares on it. Oops, you know, like. Anyways, I love stirring up controversy and stirring up picking fights. Corvettes are very underrated. I mean, yeah. I like C5s. C5s are mean machines. They're very unforgiving. They're raw. Let me show you a C5 Corvette. Especially for what they offer and the price, yeah. C5 Corvettes are definitely cool. They sound great. If you make them look like this, like a track ripper, oh my goodness. It's just sleek. Sleek, sleek, sleek. They just look cool, you know? I'm into older cars. I'm not into this new car bullshit thing where it's like you can't take a break from new production. Like, literally, that's what the market is right now. New. I'm more of old. Preserving the old cars. The classics. The vintages. I prefer the C6 to the C5. I'm assuming that's because of the fact that you don't like the pop-up headlights. The C6s are cool too. They had minor design improvements. And I think some road feel improvements too. But they both sound bloody great. And if you make a C5 or a C6 look good, then, you know, you've got a pocket rocket. So if you bought if I bought you a brand new MC20 or an old C5, well, it's a hard question because they're two different beasts. I mean, one is literally a supercar and the other is like an old C5, which is like the classic C5 you see in every movie and everything. It's different. So it's hard to make a choice. Honestly, an old C5, just because it would be more practical to drive than the MC20. But if I had the chance to drive one for a day, probably the MC20. If I had the, you know, if someone was like, hey, have this car for the day, have fun, probably the MC20. Because it's rare to have that power out of the factory. And how lightweight it is. It's probably so lightweight that, I mean, 2.9 seconds 0 to 60 is crazy. I did trash new cars. And I still will, because I would prefer to own an old car than a new car. But again, if I had the chance to drive it for a day, I would pick a new car. Why not? Because if I'm the one driving old cars all the time, it'd be nice to have a break and to try something new. Alright, 3000, we should get the altimeter in there. We don't have any control, unfortunately, but whatever. Gusting 19, yummy. Overcast 1900, altimeter 2996. A little bit late on that, but whatever. Okay, just making sure 1105, 147, and 760. 105, 147, 760. Just realized we're stuck at 13,000. Gotta get down to 8. Okay. Christmas morning, you walk out to the driveway and you have to pick one as your gift. Would you pick a new Ferrari or an old C5? Okay, new Ferrari. The thing is, though, that you can't make these comparisons because it's not fair. They're two-way different cars. Two-way different cars. One's an American muscle, the other is a Ferrari, which is an Italian supercar. You can't do that. If you said a new Dodge Charger or an old C5, I'd pick an old C5. That's a fair comparison. But new Ferrari versus old C5, not fair. That's not apples to apples. It has to be apples to apples. My point is that there's something about older cars, like the patina of components, that makes them so enjoyable to drive, so raw. comparing new to old. You have to compare new to old, but in a fair manner. So you have to... Old C5 or... Well, you can't have a new C5. A C5 is a... It's like saying E46. C5 is a period of the production. So if you would say new C8 or old C5, probably an old C5. I'm not a fan of the new C8 per se. It looks cool, but that's about it. I enjoy how the old C5 sound like. Okay. Okay, so we're slowing down to 210. Yeah, C5 is a generation. So there was C5, C6, C7, C8. They were also older, but those are like... I think there was a C4. C4 was a Corvette. Ooh, the C4 is actually a nice looking Corvette. C3? Is there C3? Yeah, so it went to C1, C2, C3, I guess. C3 was 80s. Or C3 was 68 to 82. C2, yeah, it went from C1 to C8. That's crazy, 8 generations. C8 all the way. Well, fair enough. This channel is not about debating or, you know, that's just my opinion. There's a market for everybody. That's practically it. Okay, so we're at 8,000. We'll stow those. C2 split window is one of my dream cars. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Eliza's favorite is the 59 Corvette, but this thing is pretty cool too. Look at the back of this, 63, C2, no, C2 is 63, C1. Yours is the first generation of the Corvette, but look at this thing. This thing is definitely beautiful. Eliza loves this one. Oh yeah, right there. C1, that would be the first gen. Yours is a C1, yours is the first Corvette production ever. Okay, so we're hanging out here at 8,000 feet. And we'll be soon going down to 3,000 for the ILS. Dream car, oh yeah. One day. One day, Eliza, you'll make $1 million. You'll be able to get one. Yeah, so it looks like we've got some gusting winds coming in, some overcast clouds here. Not the best weather. Density alt is 1900. But I see the airport, it's right there. We don't have any scenery, sorry. But I don't buy scenery unless I'm gonna fly there for a lot of times. So default it is, sorry. I'll just go on Unicom here. Toronto traffic, FedEx 378 is 8,000 feet, expecting ILS runway 15 left. Will call when turning base to final, Toronto. Oh yeah. Beach Jujube, are the Torontians sleeping still? Torontians? Because they ain't controlling. Maybe it's lunchtime. Just hanging out at 8,000 feet here for a little bit. We've got 8,000 at Mirug, and then we'll start our descent. Or Mitux. Buy me my 59 Corvette and I'll get you your old Ferrari. I'll tell you which Ferrari I want. I'll show you a picture. Oh my goodness, Gomez 12 TV cheered 4 bits. Hey dude, hey Gomez 12 TV, thanks for cheering 4 bits. And thank you so much for the follow, Gomez. Welcome to the stream. Hey dude. Thanks so much, welcome aboard. No problem, awesome, thanks so much. Alright, here we go, down to 3,000. It's a nice plane, flying that cute A300. Oh yeah, the A300 is a beast. It's a hefty aircraft. We've got the General Electric engines on today. Thank you once again for the follow and cheering 6 bits. We've, let's see here. Real quick, Eliza. Very nice, yes. I just put in 10 classic Ferraris that proved to be marked to beat. You've got the LaFerrari, of course, these old ones. Well, LaFerrari is the newest one, right? That's one of the newest Ferraris out, but then you've got these classic ones. Testarossa. If you get me any of these, I'd be happy, especially this one. Just beautiful. Anyways, let's focus on the landing, guys. It's becoming a car channel. Okay, 6.6. Let me cut the music so we can focus on the plane here. Okay, coming down to 3,000. We'll be on the ILS for runway 15 left. One day you'll be in that plane flying in real life for FedEx. Oh yeah! Well, hopefully by the time I am flying for an airline, whether it's cargo or the latter, they'll probably be retiring the A300s. Well, if it's in 5 years, maybe not, we'll see. I'd love to fly an A300. I mean, an Airbus with a yoke? Are you kidding me? That's a rarity right there. Anyways, we'll be turning our turn here. Let's go ahead and put the ILS markers on. We'll be making that left turn here pretty soon. In fact, let me start that turn right now. Heading select, we'll go arc mode. Never mind, arc mode doesn't work. Does rose mode work? Yeah, so we'll establish on a 30 degree for the ILS. Toronto traffic, FedEx 378, we are making the left base now for only 15 left. Expecting the ILS, we'll call establish, Toronto. Okay, made that call so people know what we're doing here. We'll arm approach mode. Where's approach mode? I forgot. Land, that was it. It's been that long since I flew the A300 that I don't even know where approach mode is. Gotta give it 1 notch of flaps here. kind of nearing the bottom of that arc. That's a nice 30-degree intercept. We'll get our landing speeds right now. We'll go into takeoff approach. We'll do flaps 30-40 and approach is 139. This is coming down through this nasty, nasty cloud layer. We can actually keep coming down here. Establish ourselves a little bit steeper. You should stream on the other seat one day. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I've never streamed in the right seat. Maybe we should fly the Airbus in the right seat. And we'll go manual speed mode here to 180. 180 is a good speed for intercepting, you know, stuff. So, localizer is alive. It's coming in pretty nicely here. And we're established. Toronto traffic. FedEx 378 is established. ILS 15 left. We'll call when we vacated the runway. Okay, so we're continuing to descend down to 3,000 feet. Our glide slope is still up there. Slowing down to 180. We still don't have any DME on that approach. Wonder if we will or if we won't. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It just depends. But spoilers are armed. We'll do auto brake medium. Everything is set here on the overhead. Continuous mode on that. Let's see here, that's fine. Wing lights will go on. Nose light will go off up until we bring down the gear. So here's 3,000. How far are you from the runway? I can give you an estimate. Again, I don't have any DME, I'd be able to tell you, but looking at our progress page, we're about 12 miles away, and I have the runway in sight. So here's 3,000, we'll hang around here for a bit. Wait until we intercept that glide slope, and then we'll be good to go. Found the anti-ice on the plane, yes, thank you. That's actually right, right there. You have 2 engine anti-ices, you have wing supply. That's about it. Good luck. That's what that's saying. Don't want to end up in a bad situation with icing here. And here comes some more clouds. We're at Bethany. We should be intercepting... Let me see, at about 9 DME. Sorry, 7.5 DME. Glide slope alive, there we go. So we'll do second notch of flaps. Wish me luck for the landing. Been a while in the A300. I don't know about this one, guys. Here comes that. Gear coming down. Let's slow to 160 here, or to the next flap setting. There we go, nose light on. Good luck. Oh, Mike, welcome aboard. Thanks so much. Thanks for the luck, I'll need it. If the stream does buffer, I do apologize. Third notch of flaps. Let's slow down to our final approach speed, which is 139. We'll do 139 plus 5, so 144. Is that how it is IRL when you go into a cloud? Yeah, it's scary. We're a little bit fast here. We've got a 19 knot crosswind. That's awesome. Knot. Flaps full. Yeah, going into a cloud in real life is not really pleasant. Good luck, Miyamoto. Thank you, Liza. I love you. Alright, let's go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Auto thrust. Plane is mine. Toronto traffic, FedEx 378 on final runway 15 left, Toronto. It's very windy conditions here. Let me turn the volume up just a bit. Good luck landing, dude. Thanks so much, Gomez. We'll see you on the ground. Glide slope is running away, correcting. Sorry if I skip any messages, guys. We have a 19 or 14 knot crosswind now. What the hell is this Air Canada doing? What is this Air Canada guy doing? We're literally on final approach. We're 2 whites, 2 reds, but the glide slope looks like it's not coincident with the approach there. $300. 16 knot crosswind.
5.
Slammed it down. Reversers. Wow. Poppy is king, yeah. 60. Manual braking. Those winds, I'll tell you what though, this, ever since the last few updates, the aircraft has felt very, very, very sluggish for me. And so every, like, aileron input I put in is just not... It just feels weird, but it is what it is. So we slammed it, okay? I'll be honest, it's okay. Excellent battle, you ended up winning, what a challenge. Oh yeah. We had a 14 knot, well 19 knot crosswind at first, then a 14, then it went up to 16. A wind shift once we touched down, it was just crazy. But we did it. We'll vacate here, I know, no scenery, well, default scenery, good enough. Your wheels are on fire again, lol, JK. No, we made sure to leave here. Toronto traffic, FedEx 378 vacated. Runway 15 left, taxiing to the ramp. Wheels are on fire. No, not today. We had plenty of runway. Hey, for, you know what, for not flying this plane for a few months, that was not bad. Alright, let's clean this thing up. So, flaps coming up. Now we'll start the APU here. Continuous mode off. APU is starting. Constraints off. We could turn the precision height off. Those can come off. Path indicator. There we go. Landing lights can come off. Wing coming off. Taxi on. That's good to go. Okay, looks like this is good enough for us here. Cargo, Canada 967 was kind of on our, I don't know, kind of in the way there, but I was thinking about going around if he didn't. Okay, brakes are hot. Eliza, you might not be that off. Our brakes are hot, but they're not on fire. We don't have a wheel well fire. You should get back into flying this plane. You love Airbus. Yeah, I do. Airbus is life. The A300 is definitely awesome. We'll take this one, turn off the nose and runway turn off so we don't blind the ground crew. Too bad we don't have a marshaller, but whatever. Do some single engine power-ups here. I definitely should. I'd like to become proficient in flying this plane again. It is such an awesome and rare aircraft. We'll just put... This is... You know what this is, this area? I think this is the de-icing pad. But we'll just call it our cargo. I need to get on my DHDA practice. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's just on the charts there. Alrighty, that's good enough. We'll set the parking brake. APU's avail, so we're good to shut down here. APU bleed is on. Turn the beacon off. All these guys can come off. Turn the IRSs off. What else? Fuel pumps can stay on. You love Airbus more than me. No. It's different. Airbus is, hang on. Let me get into my tablet here first. Ground ops. Ground services. Power. Airbus is, aviation. That's different. That's a different type of love. Alright, external power is available. We'll go ahead and switch that on. APU coming off. APU bleed off. Pumps can come off. Probe heat off. Cargo smoke detectors off. Got the loops off. We've got seatbelt sign that's off. Good to go. What is it yelling at? Brakes temp high. Brake fan installed. Our brake fan is on. But what we'll do actually is we'll put the chocks on so we can release the parking brake. That way the brakes will cool a little bit faster. There we go. And that should get the brake temps down. Ooh, they are hot. How long does it take for your fans to stop so you don't get sucked into the ramp? About 10-15 seconds from the pilots switching the fuel selector to cut off. Being sure to set it prior to landing and knowing how to judge RVR and such is a part of the game, and that is missing today. No worries, it's something to learn. Once you get the hang of it, it's not bad. It's just pretty much just looking at the charts. Okay, so everything here is good. Let's do a hard shutdown. So... yeah, basically just batteries off. External power off. Nav logo off. This can stay there. How long? Oh, I already answered that question. Sometimes I reread the questions. But yeah, 10 to 15 seconds to... from when the pilots turn the engine switch mode selector to engine to fuel cutoff. By then there's no suction. They'll still spin pretty fast, but they won't actually produce any thrust, which means there's no suction force or intake. Excellent. The A300 FEDEX. This one's for you, Mike. Got the GE engine variant. I know FedEx also has the A300 with the Pratt & Whitneys, but I do like the GEs. The Pratt & Whitneys have a little more of a howl. Music. Let's log off of VATSIM and have a look at the replay, shall we? Oh man, this landing is not gonna be pretty, guys. I apologize. Didn't realize you were in the FedEx livery. Oh yeah, big time. Big time. Look at that crosswind. That's like, I don't know, 10 degrees. We'll send a screenshot to my sister. She'll appreciate that. Oh yeah. Now look at this crosswind angle, isn't that something? Look at that. That's epic. Sorry guys, the landing is gonna be shit. But it has to be when you haven't flown the plane for a while. Hope to see you in that flying as a first officer and then captain one day. Oh, thanks Eliza, appreciate it. Oh yeah. And then one day you'll jumpsuit. So we frickin' battled this thing, and then we had the last minute wind change. And then I gave up, so I just slammed it. Look at that. Oh no, that's not good, guys. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad flight controlling. We definitely slammed it, but it is what it is. That was incorrect crosswind correction. I have a problem with crosswind correction in real life too. For some reason it's just... I'm so focused on the flare that I forget to do... Oh no, the runway is bumpy, yeah. The runway is bumpy for sure. I have I will ship myself and make sure I'm on cargo plane that day. There you go. Oh man, if you do that, you're gonna be in trouble. Is it me or the runway is bumpy? The runway is bumpy. I have runway follow terrain contours on, so... But yeah, this part wasn't bad, but when it came to that... You saw how the wind shifted there? Look at that. Boom. Right there. It should have been right now. Yeah, exactly. Left rudder would have been the correct action. So it should have been right aileron, left rudder to kind of get that slip in the correct direction. But honestly, with a bounce like this, it's... Once you have that bounce, it's inevitable. It should have been left rudder, right aileron. But I did get on center line, and then I had the nose wheel bounce up again. It's just a mess. I don't even have experimental flight mode on, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. So that's not like that's messing with it. I mean, hey, could have been worse. If I had flared a little bit later... I flared too early, that's another thing. Because then I started the float, and that's where things started going south. But that right there, that should have been left aileron, right rudder. Sorry, left rudder, right aileron. Definitely a challenge, though. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I saw something. The cross control thing is tricky. Yeah, the cross control thing is, it's tough. So I had... Let me see the control inputs here. Right there. I keep putting in some left rudder. Right there. Technically, I did everything what I did. What I could have. Still a great flight, Miyamoto. Thank you, Miyamoto. Appreciate it. Look at that. This is exactly what I did that was right. Left rudder, right aileron. It's just an instinct once you fly in real life. Right rudder, left aileron. So like you said, I did everything I could. But then the nose went up. I'm just not used to the plane. I need to get used to it again. Anyways, enough ranting. Landings are just one part of the whole flight. There you go. FEDEX A300. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you all for tuning in. Might stream later tonight. In fact, I probably will. So, like a late night stream. I know East Coast people, this is going to be hard, but California, probably around like 9:30, 10 p.m. Don't be so hard on yourself. This was an extreme condition to be landing in. Oh, yeah. Winds that are gusting like this is, it's not an easy time. Anyways, thanks for the positivity, Mike, as always. And thanks for tuning in as well. I know we didn't fly, Captain Ken's leg, but I didn't have the energy for a 5-hour flight, so I'm just taking a break here with a shorter leg. Probably stream later tonight as well, and then, tomorrow morning we'll do the long flight. So, thanks as always for the continued support, everybody. Appreciate tuning in today. I know I'm kind of low energy, I'm just a bit tired, and, yeah, a bit down, but it's okay. No biggie. Stuff happens. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later tonight. Peace.